Namaste, Star Family. Welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. This is the cosmic weather forecast for this new moon in Aquarius, Western astrology. That's upcoming January 29th, 2025. I'm saying in Western astrology because if some of you are going to be looking into the sky directly, you will see that the planet is in Capricorn. If you want more details about the differences in astrology and my perspective on the multi-layered body and expression, whether it's through a human vessel or the expression of astrology, I'm going to post it up here and down below as well, so you can check it out. I really think taking it all, this knowledge and all encompassing, is part of our 5D New Earth and Ascension. So now that I mentioned all of this, if you're new to the channel, please remember to like those videos. It supports the channel to grow, and also remember to subscribe. I am welcoming you as part of our tribe. Let's look at where the sun and the moon are merging. In those degrees, we also see that there is close by Mercury and Pluto. I love to work with astrology applied to Kundalini. That means astrology to support you to embody your sacred avatar, your sacred self, your higher self. And that means for this purpose, I like to look at how the planets are associated with our chakra. There are many schools for this, and the one that I'm using is after many years of trying different schools and finding one that really resonated with me and that also matched certain teachings and knowledge with traditional Chinese medicine, working with meridians and the zodiac. So here, sun and moon, that's your third eye. This is the sacred dance that helps us unveil the illusion of this matrix. And when you're working then close by with Mercury connected to your throat and Pluto connected to your solar plexus, especially the back entry of the chakra, there's going to be some up-leveling here in the way we are using our words to support our growth and our transformation. The degrees where we have Mercury and Pluto, whether in Western or true sky astrology, brings this support of the law of vibration and understanding that the words we speak and think are going to attract events, opportunities, relationships that are a match vibrationally to how we fuel and feed ourselves with the thoughts we create, the world we create. For the ones that need support for up-leveling how they speak to themselves, how they coach themselves into walking the path that they know intuitively is their path, their purpose, I do have this yin yang frequency playlist, which is and has been created for supporting the feminine, intuitive part of yourself and the masculine, action-packed part of yourself, so you can rebalance those energies and find momentum forward. With all this Aquarian and Capricorn energy for planets, we are being called to look within, to create the change we want to see manifest in the world. It's all happening here in the 12th house. 12th house speaks of karma, speaks of the path that we've walked, whether in this lifetime, past incarnation. It does relate as well to the Akashic records. Some people are going to be able to retrieve at this time past lifetime skills, things they already have learned and mastered, and bring it into conscious awareness online for this collective growth. Let's look at what's going on now in that first house. If some of you are new to the channel I've shared in the past how the first house is the year of the womb. That means here there's a lot that is happening within the womb of your universe, what you're creating. And we have here Saturn, root chakra, Venus, heart chakra, Neptune, sacral chakra, and the collective north node that is in Pisces/Aquarius. So archetypes that are towards the end of the wheel, that are here to unify knowledge, that are here to unify the way you're going to be walking your personal path, your personal expression of source flowing through you. Something I am really excited about is this grand square energy that is being activated in the cosmos between the collective north node and south node and the galactic center, aka the gate of God, and its opposite, the gate of man. If some of you want to look into this concept, I do have a video about the topic that I'm going to list here and down below. While I was meditating with this energy earlier, I heard the term biohacking coming up strongly, which when you're looking at this energy, there is this Mars retrograde that is enshrined, so a lot of flow energy to this whole cluster in the first house, where we have a lot of endings and new beginnings that are being promised. Mars being in that sixth house energy is all about our habits, and Mars in tarot is the Tower card. That means it's going to destructure any patterns in our nervous system that is keeping us from moving on, moving forward. Overall, with this major axis on the 12th house, first house, which is the part of the rising sign, we can see that we are at a new dawn collectively on Earth. This is being felt by everyone. I am not someone that is much into politics, but through my meditation and hearing the term biohacking, I heard this whole project Stargate, which I thought was very interesting, with the sacred activation and that grand square that is being activated in the sky, that this is something as far as what the future is trying to manifest for us collectively, which is solutions to some of the karma that we have manifested. Now, without entering into debates with good and bad, right or wrong, personally, there is a book that came up to my awareness, which is a book I read back in 2014-15, and that is called Quantum Eating, okay, by Tonya Zavasta, that I had used some of her quantum healing habits and protocols that really helped me at some point of my life, recovering from chronic pain, having multiple fractures and injuries, and so on and so forth. So some of you, if you are interested in quantum eating, I do not know Tanya, so I don't have any affiliation. I do hold Amazon affiliate links. You can see the description down below for a link to this book if some of you feel called to work more with this type of energetical upgrades through your own human vessel. Okay, there's many untapped powers and abilities that this human body that was gifted to us holds, and I do believe that this type of writing, I'm sure there's more out there, holds a lot of wisdom in terms of activating the natural abilities for the body to regenerate itself. Overall, this new moon activation is a cycle where we are realizing that we are divine, that we are the universe, manifesting from within out, from micro to macro. I do want to mention one aspect that is dear to me because I do work with karmic astrology, which is the Chiron wound, especially because Chiron is in degrees of Aries/Pisces that are helping us to understand our wounds in terms of our power and what keeps us from initiating that power, what keeps us from alchemizing our wounds into gold. Some of you know I like to use my saying, turning scars into stars. And if you are being guided to find support through meditative practices, I do have the Starseed Rise Up YouTube membership where I have a particular meditation to support you with that process. If some of you also want to deep dive into music healing catered around their Chiron wound, I have an album for each zodiac placement working with its polar opposite. So what I would suggest is working with your natal Chiron placement, listening to the frequencies in order for you to understand yourself deeper in the ways that maybe is affecting your potential, especially because of the placement currently of Chiron, but also its placement in the second house. The second house is linked to your belief, and your belief system are kind of what holds your vibration into this auric field, and that manifests your potential and momentum forward. So if that's something you haven't looked as part of this channel and the support that I am sharing with you, please look into the description box below, some of the links that I put up there, so you can be guided into those playlists or joining us as part of the YouTube Star community. That is all I wanted to share with you as far as this new moon energy, new cycle of 28 days of collective ascension and intention. If you are part of our community, I've also shared this energy guidance for the cycle, some recommendation and things that you can do to support your ascension journey. Sending you many blessings, much love and light, and thank you for being part of my journey as well. Namaste.